Buying a home is one of the most personal decisions that most people make in their lifetime. And there are tons of small decisions that go into the final answer on which house they're going to buy. So, anytime that I can take a decision off my clients' plates, I'm more than happy to. And truthfully, one thing that I always tell them to overlook if they're feeling overwhelmed is resale value. Now, there are certain scenarios like buying a home on a major road or overlooking something like a flood zone or a really, really limiting floor plan that I do tell them to be careful of. Otherwise, the majority of trying to guess about resale value is stressful and completely out of their control. The first question that I get is about the ideal bed and bath number and the ideal structure of a home. So ranch versus two-level versus kind of a unique style like a lodge. I think these are such personal decisions, and there's no way to blanket guess what's going to be appealing to somebody. The average person lives in their home between 8 to 10 years. So it is so important that you are happy there while you're living there and that it fits your family's needs. There have been days when I've been out with clients in the morning that say, I have to have my master bathroom and bedroom on the first floor. There's no budging on that. We either have logistic or mobility issues or we have family that needs that, and that's it. We want that on the main floor. In the afternoon, I'll meet with people that say, nope, we have little ones. Our master bedroom has to be on the second floor. All of our family needs to be together in case of an emergency, whatever the case may be. In the same day, I've met with people on opposite ends of the spectrum. The same thing goes with the structure and the style of your house. I've shown the same house to people who have said, I love this floor plan. I was raised in a colonial and I really like the separated rooms. The same house that afternoon, people have said, oh no, this is too boxed in, this is not for me. So what you have to do is trust that the right buyer is going to find your home in the right time. In that 8 to 10 years, so much will change in family styles, in style and trends in the home industry, and there's just no way to know what somebody else might like, and it's so important that you are happy while you're there. The next question I get is about schools. So a lot of times people will ask me, is this a good school district? We don't even have kids yet. We're maybe not even planning on starting a family, but I know when we sell that that's going to be important. And again, so much changes in those 8 to 10 years. School districts sometimes redistrict yearly or every other year. Leadership in schools changes, new schools are built, and that is an environment that's entirely impossible to predict. Even when people are purchasing a home that actively have a family, I always double and triple check what the school looks like for next year because these things change from day to day. So don't go into the situation blinding yourself to possible options that aren't in a desired school district. These things will rotate out and change, and even if you're in love with where you are, it might change over the years. So don't box yourself in and force yourself to buy in a certain area just because of schools. The last one that kind of happens after closing, I find, people are unsure about doing certain updates. So whether they want to knock down a wall or paint or do the floors, adding on a porch, pools are a really big one. And I will say pools can be a little bit polarizing, but for the most part, again, y'all, you have to be happy. You're the ones living there and you have to be able to enjoy it. Some people expect a dollar for dollar return on any investment that they make in their home. So, if they just paint, they want to recoup those costs. If they do their bathroom, they want to see that reflected in the sale price of their home before they list it. And that does not happen. So I always recommend if you're considering doing anything to your home, do it while you can enjoy it and pick something that you love rather than trying to arbitrarily impress a future buyer. I will just say that it is impossible to make everybody happy, and you're the only one that knows what your family needs and what you want in a home. So do it while you can, enjoy it, make decisions for yourself, and leave resale value up to time and the market when you decide to list your home.